EA Sports coverage of the NFL.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. First down, going to the air with Love. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
Love now on second down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And it's third down. Third and a yard.
On 3rd and 1, Love to throw. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Complete.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
A 5-yard gain.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that third down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw a little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
A gain of 3, second down.
Here's the ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Titans 7, Bengals nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here first and 10 at their own 22. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. It leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
28-yard line.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. A quick throw down complete to Ross. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
John Ross. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 49-yard line.
Six yards left on second down. Here's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Complete.
4 yards on the pickup. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Makes it third.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Third and 2, now Burrow. And he finds his man, that's Butler. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bengals nothing.
Now Burrow on first down. Open man completes it to Butler. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That goes for a gain of 31.
First and goal.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Gonzalez.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Love from the gun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun. Love. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And he'll find Hall. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, a 22. 7-yard line.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
A 41-yard gain.
Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today, a guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
First down.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. So that'll back them up 5. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Cam Akers, the ball.
It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And it's a second down.
A 12-yard pickup.
On the ground, it's Akers. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Tennessee.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bengals
and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Hakeem Butler there. And that'll bring up second down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Open man, Butler complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross 43 yards. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
The score, Bengals 21, Titans 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Love fires that quickly outside. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And the Titans first down.
They'll run on first down with Akers. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 from the 20. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On first down, Akers. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run this with Akers. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Cam Akers with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Now a run with Akers. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 43-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Love here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Mecole Hardman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are going to take the lead.
His kick is good.
Pull it good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
21.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Richardson on the stop.
Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Mixon. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
the 42-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Kill.
Play action. It's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he's able to put it through.
That will tie the game, 28-all.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Titans take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on first and 10. Firing quickly out wide is Love. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Darrington Evans, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10. Here's Akers. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 23. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it brings up third down.
Going right back to Akers. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. off the play fake, Love. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is going to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He's checking. Traps. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
To number 8.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Titans' 18-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he is going to get this close to the 1st down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 14. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Joe Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Extra point.
He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And it brings up 3rd.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Titans. Cam Akers saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Yes, it was a touchdown.
You gotta go for
and
it.
not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
35-35.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they've been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Akers hit. He coughs it up. And the Bengals grab it. They find some open field here. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Lead is up to 14.
Is good. Makes the score Bengals 49, Titans 35. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Flushed out right. And incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Love. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Again, it's Love. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 32. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Titans.
On play action. Love to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. We look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Harold Landry, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 11. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line.
At the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run here with Akers. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Cam Akers, the ball carrier.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him, as we've seen. Would you say 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And some room to work. He's got daylight.
Showtime today, baby.
All the way in for Cincinnati. The game, and the Bengals add on to their lead. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Bengals 56, Titans 42. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
The 44-yard line. A gain of 6 yards.
They'll keep it on the ground. Akers. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Love from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for A.J. Brown. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working out of the gun. Love. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
The third down pass. Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete on a deep ball. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Comments like got a fucking headache. I'm gonna show.